Welcome to Serene Resilience. Okay, this is a channel where I help single mothers like myself overcome certain challenges and ride the waves of life. We cannot stop the waves from coming and try to knock us over, but we can develop the awareness and the tools to help us navigate them. And it is my mission to help other single moms like myself. Today's video is very personal that I want to share. And I want to share how the Superwoman complex literally almost killed me. Okay. Today's message is really personal. It's not something that I often talk about. And I just would like to share, just in case there may be a mom out there that could benefit from this message. This is about how the Superwoman complex, almost killed me. And I had to make certain changes in my life. And I have been on a journey of healing from this Superwoman complex. I am not perfect. I still struggle with it today. But I have more tools and more awareness and knowledge now that helps me navigate through that. And I just hoping and pray that my message reach someone and help someone who may be suffering from that. So for a long time, I was in survival mode. I was suffering from a lot of anxiety and depression, but for some reason, I thought I was cool until my body kind of gave out on me. And I had to go to get a sleep study done, long story short, because I stopped breathing at night. And the respiratory therapist, I told her I didn't want to, I can't wear this mask. But she told me, she's like, if you don't wear this mask, the CPAP mask, you're going to die. And you're not going to be around for your child. She told me that straight up. And she was like, I never seen, out of all my years as a respiratory therapist, she was like, I never seen someone who stopped breathing over 125. I can't remember the exact number, but it was over that amount every hour during the night, to the point where my oxygen level dropped so low, dangerously low at night. And, I was, the way she said it, I was kind of offended at first. And, but when I thought about it, I took it to heart. And I'm like, I don't, I don't want to die. And most importantly, I don't want my son to be here without a mother. And after that, it made me like ask myself, and I'm sorry, I'm getting a little emotional. How the fuck did I get here? How did I get here? And so after some just reflection, and it took me some while to really figure this out. Like, yes, did I make poor food choices? Yes. Did I not get enough exercise, lifestyle, all of that? Yes, that definitely contribute. But at the heart of it was stress from this superwoman complex that I feel like me and a lot of Black women have on us. And not even just Black women, women in general. So I want to get into that and what the super complex is. Okay, so it's, some of that is kind of hard for me to talk about. And that's why this is so important to get this message out. So let me just define what the Superwoman complex is. The Superwoman complex is where a woman feels like they have to do it all by themselves, okay? They have to be perfect in every role, as moms, a provider, a daughter, and more, girlfriend. all of that, and be perfect at it. um, it is this super hyper independent person, and they don't ask for help, because that's a sign of weakness, and that's also a sign that they don't have it all together. And they also have to constantly put other people's needs before their own. Excuse me. Black women, especially, we are praised. We are praised to be this strong, super independent. Go ahead. You could be working 2 or 3 jobs, taking care of the house, looking fly, and people will celebrate you. And on the inside, you could be depressed, you could be miserable, trying to keep up with this perfectionism, trying to handle everything by yourself. You can't even be in your feminine energy. You got to be the man. You got to do all of this, go to school, get all these degrees, and there's nothing wrong with that. So, if you do that, I celebrate you. I did that college thing. I got a degree too. Good. But what I'm just saying is that when we feel like we have to do every single thing, and we feel like we feel guilty if we take a rest, if we take time out, a little time out for us. We have so much pressure on us to be this person that really doesn't exist. There's not a perfect human being. And so this is where I struggled with. And even till this day, I have to check myself. I still struggle with it, if I'm being completely honest. But I have made leaps and bounds from where I used to be. And I try to do some self-care and set some boundaries. I will get into that a little bit. But this whole super independent, no. And thinking, being vulnerable and expressing how I used to hold so much stuff in emotionally. I used to hold so much stuff in emotionally, because I felt like I shouldn't feel this way, and I should be strong. And, vulnerability was seen as a weakness. And then I had a bunch of judgmental people around me, and they had the Superwoman complex too. So they can't help me. We all in the same boat. But the truth, if we don't take steps to change this, to fix this, to become aware of this, this leads to poor health. This leads to burnout. This leads to feeling isolated emotionally. And, if you feel like you need to go to therapy, maybe you feel like, no, don't go to therapy. I know as I was growing up, like, you going to therapy, what's wrong with you? Something wrong with you? Something wrong with everybody, for real. Let's be real. We all got issues and problems. And this world don't help make it no better. But going to therapy and mental health and all that stuff was seen as a weakness. Vulnerability, when I was growing up, was seen as a weakness. So what can we do to fix this, or at least to start working on this? One, we gotta wake up and smell the truth. Okay. If you feel like you are always putting other people's needs before your own, and even sometimes your children, Now, I do feel like we are responsible for our children, but their needs are just as important as ours. And we no good to them if we sick and dead. And that's just the truth. Or if we so depressed we can't even get out of bed, what good are we to our children? We got to face the truth and know that it's not your fault. This is something that has been passed on down to us from generation, from society. Step number 2, we got to learn to say no. I struggle with this. If you can't say no, say maybe not today, honey. Not today. I can't. I, I'm unable to. You don't even have to give them a reason. I just can't today. Because I need to sleep or I need to take care of me or whatever it is. We don't have to always say yes to other people. And we remember that a no to someone else is a yes to ourselves, and ourselves should be number one priority. Number 3, prioritizing your health. We got to look like small changes. Yes, stress and holistic health. Okay. Yes, we do need to make sure we, eating some fruits and vegetables or foods that are beneficial for our body, but also maybe doing some yoga or doing meditation, working on our mental and healing. Step 4, this is a big one. I struggle with this still. Let go of perfectionism. Earlier today, I'm trying to push this down as, I'm like trying to make the perfect video, but I will never be perfect. This video will never be perfect, and it's meant to find whoever is meant to find and who is ever meant to listen to me. And number 5, this I'm guilty of this one. It's okay to accept help, okay? Allow yourself to ask for help and lean on others. And when I started doing that, just allow myself to receive sometimes, that really helped speed up my growth and my healing process. And I tell you, I was in a situation one time where I didn't have no choice but to kind of lean on someone else for a short time. I am very passionate about helping single moms break free of this Superwoman complex and helping single moms find ways to manage their stress. So because I am passionate about that, I will be offering 10 free coaching sessions to any single mom who is ready to, start their journey to having more peace and healing. I can't guarantee in 1 or 2 sessions you're going to be like, everything is going to be good. But I can guarantee that I can help give you some tools and maybe help support you in your journey. So if you are interested in that, I'll leave a link below and you can sign up for that. And know that when you sign up for one session, I'm actually going to do 2 sessions. So the first session will be a 30-minute session over Zoom, and I'm just going to be getting to know you. And then the second session will be another 30 minutes over Zoom, and we could dive a little bit deeper, okay? Because I really want to try to help. So go ahead and book your session today, okay? So just embrace the journey. Healing is definitely a journey. I've been on this healing journey, oh my gosh, so long. I'm like, when is it going to stop? So it is definitely a journey, not a destination. And also remember, sometimes healing, you're feeling good and then you're not so good. It's not linear at all. But each step you make is progress. It's progress towards freedom, progress towards more peace in your life, progress towards having a healthier relationship with your children, and knowing that this not only affects you, but the people around you, especially your children. So when they get older, they probably thank you, hopefully. So if this message resonated with you, if you enjoyed this video, which I hope you did, please share this video, especially with another mom who you think might need to hear this. And also, if you want more videos similar to this, and you just like the way I did this video, please feel free to subscribe and like the video if you want to. No pressure. And just remember, you are worthy, you are enough, and you deserve peace. We deserve peace, okay? Until next time, take care of yourself and stay resilient. Love you.